It's no secret that we're in a biodiversity crisis. Animals have been pushed out of their historical habitats and have been able to cling on as little populations in only a few remote places. Now that we're focused on trying to recover these populations, we've come up against a bit of a problem. The historical habitats that they once lived in are already occupied. In the time that these animals have been gone, we've moved in. As animal populations recover, they're going to increasingly come into contact with us. We need to be able to coexist with animals to be able to maintain our global health, keep our food systems running, develop our economies, and safeguard our environment. We need to be able to coexist with these animals, and how well they're able to coexist with us is going to determine how well they're able to recover, and therefore how stable and strong these populations are going to be in the future. Think of the last time that you walked in your favourite nature spot. Did you hear the sound of birds singing or insects humming? Well, in the last 50 years in the UK, we've lost 73 million of our birds and more than half of our insects. So maybe not. Maybe instead you heard the sound of people talking or cars driving past. Humans are a loud species. Our voices, our activities, our machinery, all of these contribute to putting sounds out into the environment. When an animal hears these sounds, it might change their behaviour as a result. For example, if you've got an animal that's afraid of the sound of humans, they might leave the area, and this leaves an open gap that allows things like their prey or their competitors to move in, and they could potentially overpopulate the area without the control of the other species. It could be that an animal is misinterpreting what human noises are and thinks that it's something from their own species, so they move closer to investigate. This could be a problem if this is what we consider a pest species, because it could bring the animal into conflict with humans. Human noises could also be masking the effects of sounds from the environment that naturally occur, so an animal could miss opportunities to hear its prey species or others of its own species to breed with, and that can affect how the population is structured. All of these different behavioural changes and the changes to the ecosystem that occur as a result of them can be quite concerning to those of us who are trying to conserve species. Conservation issues aren't just a problem for the big charismatic animals like lions and tigers. My YouTube channel focuses on UK wildlife because I don't think that we can solve the global conservation issues if we can't even figure out how to live alongside wildlife on our own back door. With this in mind, when I was looking for my PhD project, I wanted to look for something that would allow me to focus on UK-based research, and that's exactly what I get to do. I'm just entering the second year of my project, and what I've been working on over the last year and will be working on for the next few years is a project on how UK mammals respond to the sounds that we humans produce. I get to explore all of the literature that scientists in the past have collected, and I also get to go out into the field and collect my own data to contribute to science. I'm currently planning my next steps, which will involve going out into the field again and being able to collect data that will go to my thesis. I'm hoping that in some small way my results are going to be able to contribute to what we know about being able to live alongside mammals in the UK. It's my hope that in about 10 years' time we'll be able to explore a vast amount of countryside all across the UK, where all we'll be able to hear is the wild, natural sounds around us, and we won't be disturbed by any detrimental human noises. If you want to follow along with my work, or in the meantime learn a bit more about UK species and how we can look after them, then make sure to subscribe to my channel because it will let you get the latest updates on all of my videos.